Hey guys, and welcome to Prismata. Prismata is a very interesting strategy and tactics game. The easiest way I can compare it is maybe Hearthstone meets StarCraft or something in that realm. It's very dynamic, very interesting, and it really blows the strategy genre wide open. So let's dive into the campaign here. It's the easiest way to learn the game. The beginning of the campaign, it kind of introduces you slowly, but it does a good job of teaching you the game. The game is very complex and has a lot of kind of pieces to it. But we'll start with episode 1. I have completed some of the challenges, but we'll start from the beginning because it gives you a good story and everything too. I've really enjoyed it. So our first chapter is Junkers. Crime is so rare in the autonomous desert city of Centauri that only one Guardian's swarm wheel is kept on the payroll. He doesn't like his job very much, and we will find out why. Beacon, a tidally locked planet. One half always faces the sun, receiving constant sunlight. The other side remains in perpetual darkness. Centauri, solar power generating outpost. Municipal Security Headquarters, Administrators of Centauri Urban Core. This is our character, Suede. Giselle, any work for me today? So, there's a bit of information about Suede, his terrestrial jump, ancestry, education, etc. We're going to be skipping these because they're rather boring. So we have Giselle. No deployed requests in the last 578 days, sir. Again, pause the episode if you would like to read this. It generally doesn't affect the plot very much. And my job continues to bring me endless excitement, fulfillment, and purpose. I'll be at the bar. Suede. This is Logan. So Logan is the senior data scientist. He's going to assist us for quite a bit of the game here. My contract allows remote work. It's not that. There's a situation down at the Centauri Robotics Factory. Told him last time, we aren't responsible for parking disputes. No, we just received incident report, code red. Apparently one of the robot custodians pushed the foreman over a 3-story catwalk railing. That can't be right. Probably another jumper. 2 witnesses called it in. You need to check it out. Alright. At least it's on the way to the bar. Centauri Robotics Manufacturing Facility 6 minutes later. Okay, we're here. Where's the casualty? Did they already scrape him off the pavement? The victim is barely alive. They took him to emergency care. Apparently a whole batch of robots went crazy. People are evacuating. Can't the supervisors turn them off? They tried everything. The bots are completely ignoring override and shutdown commands. You need to terminate them. Ha! Most action I've had on the job in months. Got your Prismata slate? Yep, it's right here. Let's see if this thing still works. See, Prismata slates are kind of the way the game works. So this is the enemy side, this is our side. So this first part isn't really at all how the game functions. But just kind of bear with me. Like, there are items in the game that kind of work like this, but for the most part it doesn't. So how it works is there's different phases. There's kind of the building phase and then the damage phase. For this point, I'm not going to explain too much because it's not at all really how the game actually works for the most part. It'll be a kind of a bit later when we understand that. Well, that was easy. Actually, there's quite a few more for you to take out. Ouch. Looks like someone at Centauri Robotics is getting fired. Did this go up to a software update? Not sure yet. They're still looking into it. But I booted up a second assembly for you. Nice. Should speed things up. So it's just trying to teach us the basis, but since we already know the basics, it's not actually doing too much for us, but... So we can see our damage here. These have 4 health each, so 4 and 4 is destroyed. But again, pretty basic here. Centauri Robotics just sent me an update. Everything built in the last 48 hours has been corrupted. That's a lot of junkers. What do they want to scrap them all? It's the only option. I may send over the Odin, it's still sentiment in the hangar. The Odin? That level of firepower is totally overkill for this job. Send it over. So, pretty much, Odin consumes a steel splitter to do 4 damage. So again, to kind of it kind of gives us access to a couple different enemies here. So, or rather, items is what I meant to say, but there we go. So there's a further complication. So target box can't stop the production line. Huh? Whole factory went nuts? Correct. The pump mill corrupted scrappers at a maximum speed. Factory computers are rejecting no commands, so they can't even power it down. They need you to shut off by force. Thought it won't be a problem. I would have thought they could just shut down the power. But anyway. So what we need to do is here, even with 13 plus 4, we cannot destroy this bot factory because it has 20 health. So every turn this back factory makes a scrapper. But what we can do is as we make more scrapers, or as we make more steel splitters, our damage will increase. So we're not using the Odin at the moment because we're trying to build up our steel splitters. Again, for the most part, not that important because this is not really how the game works. But it kind of gives you an introduction to the game, so it's not the end of the world. So how much are we at? 17? 21. So we can destroy the bot factory, though 1 damage is wasted, but not the end of the world. So now we have defeated them. So again, kind of just an introduction to the kind of main features of the game here. So all manufacturing sanitation automatons have been eliminated. Swade, you really trashed that place. Just decommissioned a corporate soup can factory. I guess that was pretty simple compared to fighting in the war, huh? Nothing compares to that. The slate's interface was so primitive back then. You had to individually control every unit in the swarm. Now you just point and click. Just point and click. Yeah, about that. We need to have a talk. If you want to talk, you know where to meet me. So that is Chapter 1, Junkers. So I'm going to separate these by episode. So stay tuned for the next episode for Square Wave. Thanks, guys. Later.